Poor planning. We have the Hopple Street overpass demolition plan new on 11 at 11, and now we are hearing from a structural engineer who says the plan had problems. Thanks for joining us tonight. Remember that closed overpass collapse on January 19th? It killed a man who had been working to bring it down safely.
We've learned there were even changes to the plan just hours before the collapse. Evan Millward is on your side tonight with why experts tell us it could have been avoided. Evan?
Yeah, Carol and Tanya, here's that plan right here. Multiple structural engineers have told me in the last few hours these plans have a number of very fundamental problems. They say they are missing something required by law. The consideration that there is a possibility of an unplanned collapse.
75 south, the bridge has collapsed on the expressway.
As the sun came up on January 20th, we saw what drove the fear in that 911 caller's voice, a collapse, killing a hardworking father, Brandon Carl, who was there to bring this decommissioned overpass down, just not like this. 9 on Your Side has obtained the demolition plan for the old Hopple Street ramp.
It's not really showing anything that can make any engineer comfortable.
UC Irvine structural engineering professor Ayman Musallam looked the plan over at our request. He says there are some basic problems with how it was brought down, losing connections at angles and taking one section down at a time. He says it's like cutting off an arm. And he says he doesn't see plans for a contingency structure over this span of I-75.
If they had something, it's like a caution. So at least even if something goes wrong, then you absorb that energy in one hit.
9 on Your Side has also reported Hopple Construction's multi-million-dollar contract for the project included a provision fining the company for closing lanes. Ultimately, a plan some structural engineers call flawed closed this major artery for nearly a day.
But you have to make all these precautions, and you have actually, in my opinion, you close the road for 1 week. I mean, for a human life, that's worth it.
Now, it is important to note OSHA, and that's the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, is leading the investigation into this collapse. Its report could take months. We have also learned Hopple St Construction is doing an internal investigation as well. Carol, Tanya?